Hi everyone, Nicole here and welcome back to BOCHINOT Macrame. In this DIY pattern tutorial, we will be going over a double half hitch knot dog collar pattern. So this dog collar pattern is part of our 3-part dog collar series. We released the first tutorial, which was a daisy half hitch knot pattern, a few months ago, and this is our second tutorial of that series, and this is a V-shaped double half hitch knot pattern. So similar to macrame keychains, macrame dog collars are beginner-friendly patterns. Even though some of the knots can be a little bit more intricate, it is usually a smaller pattern, making it great to practice if you are a beginner in macrame or if you're just looking for a fun project to do on the weekend. You will need some materials and supplies for this dog collar. I would recommend getting a buckle, a D-ring, and then of course some cotton cord for this project. I use 3mm cotton cord, but ideally you can use 3mm or 4mm for this pattern. So the recommended cord lengths for this video are for a 15-inch length dog collar, and that's more so for a medium to large size dog. If you're looking to make a small 12 to 13-inch dog collar, then all you have to do is reduce the suggested cord lengths by a total of 11 inches for every inch that you're going to reduce for the total size of your dog collar. So say you want to make a 14-inch dog collar instead of a 15-inch one, then all you have to do is reduce the total of inches that I had suggested in the beginning of the tutorial by 11 inches. I personally love making these dog collars. Not only do I think they are more comfortable on the dogs, but they also look fairly stylish as well. I hope you guys will enjoy this pattern. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, and if you guys haven't already, click subscribe for more tutorials like this, and stay tuned for the third part of this dog collar series that we will be releasing in a few weeks' time. So if you are a beginner in macrame, we do offer a macrame starter kit that goes over a wall hanging pattern and 6 basic knots of macrame. I find that super useful in learning macrame, especially if it is your first, second, or third macrame project. And it is also super convenient since you will have all the materials and supplies shipped to your home. So all you need are your hands and you can get started knotting. We also offer a 2-for-1 cord deal, so if you want some of the materials but you just want to follow off certain YouTube tutorials to learn macrame, that is totally okay. Our 2-for-1 cord deal is for beginners just like you who want to get started on macrame but don't want to spend a ton of money on nice cord. Our premium foundation cord is very easy to macrame with, so it is perfect for all skill levels. If you're interested in any of these things, check out the links in the video description below. And with that, let's get started. You will need some materials and supplies for this pattern. I've used 3mm cotton cord for this dog collar, along with a buckle and a D-ring. The cord I'll be using for this particular pattern is a single strand cotton cord and 3mm in diameter. So it is a thin cotton cord, and this is our recycled cord from our rainbow cord line in army green. This is a soft and sturdy cord, making it very easy to macrame with at all skill levels. You will also need a buckle, and the buckle size that I have here is about 2 centimeters in length. And this is the perfect collar size for a small to medium dog. I also have a D-ring, also with the same inner length of 2 centimeters. I got these buckles and D-rings from Amazon. If you guys are interested in any of these supplies, I'll post links to them in the video description below. To begin, hang up one side of the buckle, ensuring that the front side is facing upwards, and we're going to take a strand of cord at 400 centimeters long, and we're going to make a reverse lark's head knot onto the other end, the bottom end of the buckle. Repeat this 2 more times with the other 2 cords. The size of the collar that we are making today is approximately 15 inches, which is good for a medium-sized dog. if you want to make one that is smaller or a little larger, you will have to adjust the cord lengths accordingly. If you want it smaller, you will have to subtract 11 inches from the total cord lengths for every inch of the collar, and same goes for a larger collar. If you want to increase the collar size, for every inch you want to increase, you have to increase the total cord lengths by 11 inches. The pattern that we're going to make for the collar is a series of V-shaped double half hitch knot patterns. So these are diagonal double half hitch knot rows merging at the center at the bottom. We're going to start with the second cord from the left as an anchor cord, and then we're going to take the middle left cord as the working cord for a diagonal double half hitch knot to the right. Then we're going to do the same thing on the right side, so starting with the second cord from the right as an anchor cord, make a diagonal double half hitch knot to the left with the middle right cord as the working cord. Then with the middle two cords, make one more double half hitch knot in the center. I'm going to make one diagonally to the left. Then starting on the far right side, with the far right cord as the anchor cord, make two diagonal double half hitch knots to the left with the next two cords on the left. Then we're going to repeat the same thing on the left side with the far left cord as an anchor cord, make two diagonal double half hitch knots to the right. Then with the middle two cords, we're now going to make one double half hitch knot to the right. So we're going to alternate the double half hitch knots in the center with every V-shaped double half hitch knot row that we're going to make. So in the first row we made the double half hitch knot to the left, and this time for the middle double half hitch knot we're making it to the right. Now that two rows are complete, we're going to add a third row underneath. Continue this pattern until the top of this buckle to the bottom of the pattern measures 11 inches. Once the top of the buckle to the bottom of the pattern measures approximately 11 inches, we're going to take our D-ring and we're going to attach it onto the pattern. So what we're going to do is take the far left cord and we're going to weave it through the left side of the D-ring. Now we're going to take the next cord to the right as a working cord and we're going to make a double half hitch knot, similar to what we would do in the rows above. Then finish off this row with one more double half hitch knot to the right. Then we're going to do the exact same thing on the right side. Take the far right cord and weave it through the D-ring, top down, And then we're going to use that as an anchor cord for 2 diagonal double half hitch knots to the left. Finish off the middle 2 cords with 1 more double half hitch knot, opposite of the double half hitch knot in the middle that you ended from the last row. Now we're going to add 2 more V-shaped double half hitch knot patterns underneath. So add 2 more diagonal double half hitch knot rows. Once the 2 extra rows are made, we're now going to seal this end onto the buckle. What we're going to do now is thread all of the cords through the other end of the buckle, 1 cord at a time. Once you have threaded it through, leave about 1.5 inches of space from the bottom of the pattern to the buckle. So once all the cords have been threaded through, make sure there's about 1.5 inches of space between the bottom row and the buckle. And now we're going to take our 50 centimeter strand of cord and make a gathering knot to seal this part off. Hold the gathered section together, and then we're going to take our 50 centimeter strand of cord and make a gathering knot. Making a loop with one end of the working cord, we're going to take the longer end and wrap it around several times with the gathered cords in the middle. Then take that longer cord end and weave it through the loop that we made in the beginning, and then pull on the top end to tighten the knot. Pull on all of the vertical cords at the bottom so that there are no scrunched up cords up at the top, and then once that's done, cut off all of the excess cords. And that concludes our double half hitch knot dog collar pattern tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know my dog OG really likes the dog collar. It just looks way more comfortable than the leather and the thicker collars that he usually wears. Because of the softer texture of the cotton cord, you can definitely see that it is way more comfortable on the pups. If you guys are interested in advancing your macrame skill set, you may want to check out our BOCHINOT macrame community on Patreon. This is a great platform for those of you looking to advance your macrame skill set from beginner to intermediate to advanced skill levels, as we do go over a particular theme and specific lessons on macrame each week, every month. So if you guys are interested in getting a little bit more detail on that, then you can check out the description below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.